Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to today's video. Thank you so much for stopping by. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a reading for all my Scorpios out there. This is a weekly tarot card reading to kind of give you some guidance and advice for the week ahead for you guys, Scorpios. I will go over several different points. But as always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more content like this. And of course, hit that notification bell if you would like to get notified every time I upload a new video. I also do like pick-a cards and other kind of readings. So if you're into any of those things, subscribing would be the best thing for you to do. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get right into the reading for you guys today, Scorpio. Real quick, I'm just going to talk about the crystals that I have on my desk. I have Selenite, which helps to reflect the beautiful light from above and, provides that nurturing, protective energy. And then I have this beautiful black Obsidian Buddha, which provides protective energy. And then one of my favorite crystals, I have black Tourmaline, which is really good for making sure that any negative energy doesn't come into the field. I do like to try to keep the energy for these readings very pure, very clean, and protective, which is why I have these crystals laid out. But you'll probably notice in other videos that the crystals do change depending on what the reading's for and things of that nature. But I am rambling, so let's just go ahead and get into your reading today, Scorpio. I do like to shuffle and pull the cards on screen just so you guys know that I am using guidance from Spirit or the universe, whichever you believe in, to help bring out this message for you today. So, all right, this is the current energy for the week for you, Scorpios. Now we're going to kind of see where you're struggling with the world, where Scorpio needs to embrace their energy this week. This week, let's pull some more first. Okay. And then this is what Scorpio needs to let go of, what the Scorpio needs to let go of, Spirit. Flip that over. What the Scorpio needs to let go of, Spirit. To be their best self. The King of Swords. And this is what Spirit wants to remind you of. The Ace of Pentacles. Or the Ace of Cups. And then finally where you should focus your self-care this week, Scorpio. Beautiful. Four of Swords. Okay, Scorpio. So, the energy that you're embodying this week is being shown by Temperance, which is essentially saying that you're kind of working on balancing out all aspects of your life. For some reason, it kind of feels like maybe you've been putting a lot of emphasis or focus on one area of your life, and you're realizing that you don't make time for everything. So right now you're kind of just working on finding that balance, because you're starting to realize the better you balance all aspects of your life, the easier things tend to be. And that's kind of the energy that I feel you're kind of embodying this week, where you're working towards, is really just allowing yourself to learn how to balance everything out and trying to stay positive while doing so. This week where you'll be struggling, you have the World, which essentially means that like you're struggling to kind of see how amazing you truly are, Scorpio. For some reason, it is Spirit is saying like you tend to be very hard on yourself, and kind of negative at times on yourself, and you're kind of just struggling to see all that you've truly accomplished, all that you've really done. You've been working really, really hard, and while you've been working so hard, you've still been able to overcome so many different obstacles, but you're just having a hard time seeing that this week, Scorpio. So Spirit is kind of urging you to take the time to really just acknowledge how far you've come, because you've come so far. And for some reason, that's just something you struggle with. I'm getting the vibe that you like never feel like you're doing enough, and Spirit just wants you to remember that you have done so much, you've grown through so much, and to kind of work on being more positive about that and thinking highly of yourself, because you deserve to acknowledge that you are awesome, honestly. Where you're gonna have to like focus and embrace your energy this week, Scorpio, is being shown with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And this is essentially saying that you have suffered some type of loss recently. Because it is Pentacles, I'm thinking that financially you lost a lot. Like an investment went south or something of that nature. And so where you'll really need to focus your energy is kind of allowing yourself to sit down and not only acknowledge this loss that you've recently acquired, but also allow yourself to process like how you're feeling about the loss. But Spirit is also saying that even though you have gone through this setback, that you need to kind of like embrace accepting that this setback occurred, but also just kind of after you're able to like take a step back, feel your emotions, and kind of see the situation for what it is. Spirit is kind of also saying that this is the time to take a look at what happened for you to have this loss and kind of rework your plan or your idea of whatever you deem to be successful to help you regain from this loss, or kind of like start again, essentially. With the King of Swords, Spirit is urging you to let go of thinking you know everything. Just the fact that you had this loss, which I really do think was like financial in nature, this is a perfect like emphasis of the King of Swords. Spirit is saying like, hey, maybe you need to reach out and find a financial advisor, or maybe the next time you decide to invest in Dogecoin or something, you speak with an expert on the subject rather than just thinking that Google makes you an expert. Essentially, it's saying that like, yes, you, with this King of Swords, you definitely are someone who's intelligent and has it all kind of together, but that doesn't mean that you know everything. Just because you're smart in math and smart in science doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna ace reading as well. So Spirit does want you to kind of be open to learning, be open to asking others who you know are more of an expert in whatever it is. I think specifically for this reading, it's financially. I'm getting the idea of like, don't be too prideful thinking you know everything, and reach out and ask for help when you need it. And for some reason, I'm getting financial advisor. Like Spirit is saying like, reach out to a financial advisor to kind of help you bounce back from this loss that you are so focused on figuring out like how it happens. With the Ace of Cups, Spirit just wants to remind you that even though you're going through this financial setback and you might need to actually look for expert advice elsewhere rather than yourself, Spirit just wants to remind you that your cup is still overflowing. Even with, this setback and having to accept that you don't know everything, you're still filled with so much abundance, Scorpios. With this Ace of Cups, it's essentially saying that right now you're just surrounded with like very loving energy, and not even necessarily romantic love. This could be platonic, but you're just surrounded by so many people who truly love and adore you for you, Scorpio, and that's something that Spirit wants you to also acknowledge and just be proud of, because your character definitely shows, and your character leaves an impact on all those that you meet. This Ace of Swords is like also kind of a reminder that your blessings are overflowing, your blessings are coming. It's just a matter of being patient and trusting divine timing. So with this, Spirit is kind of urging you to be more open, especially when it comes to receiving love, just because you deserve it. You've been working so hard on balancing yourself and kind of like learning everything you can. Spirit just wants you to know that everything you want is on the way, if not already in your possession. You just have to trust divine timing. And then finally we have the Four of Swords, for where you need to focus your energy for your self-care. And with this Four of Swords, I'm kind of getting that like you've been going through a lot, Scorpio. Like you've been handling so much, yet still managing to do it with poise, which I think is amazing, and honestly just a testament to how strong of a character you have, Scorpio. With this Four of Swords, it's essentially saying that like you need to take a break and kind of just focus on you. You're exhausted, honestly. And I think a big part of it comes from this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I'm getting that you lost a substantial amount of money that you weren't expecting to. And Spirit is kind of just saying with this Four of Swords that you need to just kind of take a break. Like, in a way, I'm getting like escapism, but not like negative connotated. Just Spirit is saying that you need to, one, forgive yourself for your past mistakes, and two, just embrace the change. I think Spirit wants you to kind of take the time to just like rest and reset and find your true inner self. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull an oracle card just to finish off this reading with the last tidbit that Spirit would like these Scorpios to know. We got 3 cards, so I'm going to go ahead and do all of them. Raindrops, take a chance on them. Tower, unplug and relax for a spell. And then tree, let them go. So with this raindrops, kind of what I'm getting is that you should be willing to allow others to come into your life, especially if you feel like that person is doing it out of genuine love and not just to gain some type of reward. Now, for raindrops, take care of them. The book says, if anyone has a reason to keep their guard up, it's you. People have been known to mistreat you, and like any rational person, you finally got tired of it, went back inside, locked the door. But you weren't supposed to stay out of the rain forever. No matter how terrifying the prospect may seem, you need to put yourself out there again. Whoever it is you're thinking of, they can be trusted to walk with you through the storm. So what I'm overall getting from this is that you just need to be willing to be bold and courageous. Like, don't continuously hold yourself back just for the sake of holding yourself back. Work towards, being a little spontaneous, helping out a good Samaritan, and doing more. And then we have Tower, unplug and relax for a spell, which literally goes hand in hand with the Four of Swords, because Spirit is really just urging you to reset and recharge. Like if you're not 100% best self, that could definitely have a negative impact. But with the Tower, it says, it's time you took a step back and spend some quality time with your one true best friend, yourself. Look up some yoga videos on YouTube, try out guided meditation, read a book from a genre you might not usually read. Take a morning stroll around your neighborhood and discover places you've never been before. When we take the time needed to recharge, we're paying the greatest respect to ourselves. So Spirit is saying that, like, while you're going through this tough time, especially with losing that financial investment, Spirit just wants to remind you that it's important to kind of unplug and relax yourself and kind of just recharge before going out again. And then finally we have Tree, let them go. And what this oracle card is saying is, you often take on the pain of others. You used to think it was because you're an empath, but these days you're not so sure. Sometimes it feels like other people are emptying their emotions into you and giving nothing in return. Sometimes we can even feel we've inherited pain from those who come before us in our family tree. This is your permission to let go. Your life is ultimately about you, not what other people expect you to carry for them. And I think that's just so beautiful, because you definitely are in a time right now, Scorpio, where you are trying to find the balance in your life. And a big part of helping balance happen is allowing yourself to forgive yourself for, past transgressions or things that didn't go well. But that is really all that I have for you today, Scorpios. I really hope that this reading resonated with you and you gained some insight and guidance into your week ahead. If you did enjoy this video, I would really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. That would mean so much to me, and it helps the YouTube algorithm provide you with other content similar to what I post, because it's something you enjoy. And also just go ahead and hit that subscription button as well as that notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload any new content. With that being said, I hope you have a wonderful week, Scorpio. And if there's anything in this reading that really resonated with you, I'd love to hear about it in the comments down below. But until next time, you guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye.